Say hello to YouTube. Welcome to the replay, YouTube. So we are going to do a pretty large project today. We are using our 18 by 24 8-in board. It's a fantabulous board, and we're using a really great transfer called Bless Our Home. So, hi Anne-Marie. Hello, hello. So let me get this shared in all the right places, as well as pinning our little cart link. Got all the products here that you love, and we're gonna pin it over in YouTube as well. If, it's a big if I can find my live. I found it. Okay. Here we go. So this is our cart link. And inside the cart link, you're going to find a surface, a transfer, the chalk paste that I'm using, and a squeegee. Everything you need to create this. Yeah, so pin that message. So many things that I have to do before we get going. You guys are just getting in here, checking out what's going on this Friday Eve. Very excited. Okay, so hello, Nicole and Gail and Dawn Harper. Happy Friday Eve. Hi, Jennifer. Doing well. Hi, Logan. Hello, Pam. All right, you guys. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Shelly. So, and Melissa. Hello over on YouTube. So, today we're going to do the Bless Our Home. It's a giant transfer. It's got these giant letters. Bless Our... and then cute little wreath and floral tidbits to go with it. I just got that wet. So you can use this transfer in a couple different ways. You can totally do a porch leaner, porch board, and do it vertical. H-O-M-E, right? I'm doing it on one of our boards, and it's going to be horizontal. So I'm going to share with you how that's going to work. But before I can do that, I want to show you our awesome 8-in board. It's a giant, it's our biggest board that we have. It's reusable. It has a porcelain coated steel board, makes it magnetic, which is awesome, and it's totally reusable. It is one of our highest like high-end boards that we sell. They're amazing. It's kind of our, I don't know, it's one of our like initial products that we ever had were these awesome boards. So what I did was I sprayed this board with water so I could reuse it, and I'm going to take the paste off with this paste scraper. Okay, so if you don't have a paste scraper, it's awesome. It does not hurt the boards. It doesn't you know, scratch them or anything. And this is, like I said, I just kind of sprayed it with water so it would activate that paste, and now I'm scraping. Just getting that paste off the board. You'll see what's going to come next. Next, we're going to move to our board eraser and just clean this up like nobody's business. Okay. Looks like everything is good. What a mess. Love getting that paste off. As you could see, those were my 12 days of Christmas. So this was done at Christmas time. It is now the end of May, almost June. And I'm just now taking it off. Taking it all off. Here we go. All right, so now I got the goop gone. Now I'm going to take my board eraser that I have right here, and I am just going to polish this up. All that rest of the paste that didn't come off with my scraping is going to come off right here. And then all we have to do is dry it and we'll be good to go. Okay, I kind of feel like I have to pull my sleeves up a little bit. So now I'm going to dry my board with my microfiber towel. It's the inside of our fuzzing cloth. You can add one of these to your order if you don't have it, because we're going to be using both sides of it tonight, the fuzzing side and the drying side. Fuzzing side has the label, okay? The drying side does not. Drying side is super soft, microfiber, velvety. The fuzzing side, terry cloth, like a kitchen towel. So easy to tell the difference. All right, so this is, make sure all of this is super dry. Just drying it magically with our quick dry tool. Okay, now, our porcelain steel boards are some of our absolutely most non-porous surfaces. Hello, Carrie Fry, Jen Armstrong. Hi, Becky. Oh, yay. Too many choices for sure. Hi, Joanne Francis. Hi, Gwen. Yay. Hello, Christina Harvey and Gail and Connie and Margaret and Shorty from Pennsylvania. Hello, hello. Okay. Hey, George Murphy. How are you doing tonight? Getting ready for school to be over? Hi, Susan Hunley. It is huge. It's an awesome, awesome board. So, the really important thing when you're working with these boards is they are non-porous. That means our transfers stick like nobody's business to them. So fuzzing the transfer is the most important step. You never wax these boards, ever. Never, ever, never, ever. Only fuzz your transfer. Never wax, only fuzz. Hello, Christine. Hi, Vanessa. Hello, Marcia. Hi, Gwen Isaacson. Happy Friday Eve. So what we're going to do is I am going to look at this and kind of do my own, like, it'll probably be backwards for you, but it'll be all right. I promise. It'll be all right. It'll be aight. Aight. So bless R will be up at the top, and then it will be H. O-M-E. However, I'm going to leave room to do this wreath. So I will squish these letters a little bit over to make sure that the wreath goes in there in place of the O. You can totally do the O. I want to do something different. I want to show you a little different, like, I got a couple things I got to show you on this. So the colors we're using today, we're going to do bright white, eucalyptus, and golden hour. And I'm dropping them all. So bless our home. So totally going classic white chalk on black chalkboard tonight, except for the wreath. And I'm just going to mark what these are on the back. This is an H. This is the wreath. M, E, flowers, and then our O. Done. So it's labeling and it's also telling me where the back is. So let's start with bless our. Hi, Shirley Hess. Hello, hello. Yep, I was just, do you guys, is George, is the 11th your last day? I was just realizing that, well, my daughter Emma already had her last day last week because she's a senior. So she doesn't have to go back. She graduates this weekend. But my guys, they have to go to the 11th. The 11th is the last day of school. And I am completely in denial that they're going to be home in 2 weeks, messing up my work schedule. If you forget to mark the back, weekdays, the best way to know. So, if you forget to mark the back is kind of a matte finish and the front is shinier. You can kind of see how it's shiny. It's kind of like a sticker sheet, right? You put the sticker on the shiny side so you can peel it off, and the back is not really shiny, but there are times when I've put it on the wrong side even, and I know the difference. So if you forget, that's how you can tell. Just look for that shiny side. All right, so I did fuzz this, and I'm just going to use the white chalk paste on bless our. And I'm going to grab our small squeegee, which really should be called the medium squeegee because that's about the size that it is. And it'll cover this pretty darn quick. I'm just going to spread it out over the silk screen. Super easy. And then you kind of scrape away the excess, which also you're smoothing it out. And then the extra can just go right into the container. And I'm going to set this aside and peel this up. When you peel it up, you want to pull straight up, okay? And I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to wash it with my hands to get all of the fuzz off of the back. Just using my water here. And then I'm using my board eraser, just like I used earlier on the board itself. And I'm getting the chalk off of the front. So super easy to clean, super easy to use. And then I'm gonna lay, I'm kicking things, lay that transfer with the sticky side facing up. All right, so now this is wet and you can let it sit for about 8 to 10 minutes, or you can use the quick tool, the quick dry tool. So here we go. Christine, your last day is tomorrow. That's exciting. I don't have a last day anymore. I just, every day is my work day. If you're brand new, you should come and check out my free crafting group. All you have to do is type, add me in the comments, and I'll send you a link that you can join my group. You will get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Once this is dry, I will move on to the bottom. So this is down a little bit. So I'm going to move this up a little bit because I kind of want it centered. We'll do the best we can. I will do the best I can. I should say it like that. So I'm going to fuzz this a few times. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to scooch it over and lift it up just a little. Okay, so here is our H. We're going to use the white again. Super easy. Oh, Susan, yeah, absolutely. Listen, I have so many videos. So you're on my YouTube channel right now. I have a Chalking 101 video that you might want to watch. I find that brand new chalkers, definitely there is a learning curve because this is totally a new thing. It's not, we're not painting, we're not, this is a totally new thing. So check out my Chalking 101 video and definitely check out my waxing video. That's a #1 must-see video for new chalkers. I'm going to go ahead and wash this. When you've been around as long as I have, you have learned everything by trial and error. There was, when we first started this company, there were really no instructions. We learned everything by doing and figuring it out, making mistakes, and all the things. So I have some great videos in my basics playlist on YouTube. When you go to my channel, my playlist will pop up and you'll see the chalking basics. The other thing for new chalkers is how you hold and use your squeegee. Like that is the other thing that really needs to be taught and practiced. You laugh, I joke, I kid, but I'm serious. You have to practice your squeegee hold. Totally not kidding. All right, now oh man, it's not quite dry. I'm gonna go over it a little bit more. That scared me. I don't want to mess it up. It's perfect right now. Yep, Colleen, I have a couple like that, but this one is not attached. I always set it out on a big easel on top of my, wherever I put it. It isn't a wall hanging one. I have so many that are on the wall. Right, Connie, I love what I do, so it's not work at all. And it's very flexible, so if I need time, I usually have it. Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do next is this wreath. I need to fuzz it. I found that the sweet spot of fuzzing really is 3. Fuzz it 3 times. I haven't found that fuzzing it more than 3 times gives it any greater amount of fuzz. For some reason, 3's the sweet spot. Now, okay. All right, so we're gonna do eucalyptus on here, which is a beautiful bluish green color. Just for the wreath. And remember I was telling you the other learning curve is holding the squeegee. You want to put that chalk down and squeegee it like a 90-degree angle. Honestly, it's the best way. You want to move the chalk through that screen. Okay. Grab the corners, pull. Oh shoot, that got stuck on that H. I think it's gonna be all right. Let me go ahead and wash this one. You definitely want to wash your transfer right away because that makes it the easiest to clean. You can wait, but if you're going to wait, let your chalk transfer sit out. Do not put it in water to soak. You never want to soak your transfers in water because they're made with a water-based vinyl, and that water-based vinyl will deteriorate if it's left to soak. So never soak your transfers. Never ever, never ever. Hi Barbie. Hi Mary. Oh yeah, Gwen. Sometimes I do have that problem and I'm like, what is wrong? Some days I'm fine and it's perfect. Other days I'm a mess. A total mess. So we are going to dry this and we're going to add the golden hour flowers. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you about becoming a club member. If you aren't in our chalk club, I would love for you to check it out. It is a project kit bundle box every month. So it's like a subscription box. It's only $19.99 and you get a project kit. You also get premier shipping prices, flat rate, both in US and Canada on any order you place. And throughout the year, you get special sales only for club members. If you're not a member, type club in the comments and I will send you all the information you need to know about the club. All right. So now we are going to fuzz this. And I'm going to do my best to not let it stick to that white part. Sometimes if the transfer sticks to the chalk that's already down here, it can pull up like it did right there a little bit. And sometimes that just makes it look, you know, real chalky, like it's a little bit distressed, like real chalk is. But sometimes it just bothers me. So I may have to fix that, which I'll show you how to fix it when I'm all done here. All right, so we are going to gently lay this down. I know we need some there. some here. Gently, and you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to cover that so that it does not lay on the white part. Now, we're going to open our golden hour. This is such a pretty color. Such a pretty color. It is not bright. It is very mellow. Mellow yellow. So this is kind of neutral. I didn't want something too bright because I want this to be neutral in my house. I'm going to set it in kind of like the walkway from my dining room to my living room. So there we go. We've got all those beautiful flowers. They kind of look like teeny tiny mini irises, but they're not. Awesome. That's exactly the color I wanted. So now we're going to get this washed off. All the fuzz off the back, and get the chalk off the front, and we'll be good to go. What I'll probably do to fix that H is dry the H transfer and kind of stick it back on there a little bit, and then do a little bit of white over it. And I'm going to be really careful with the next ones that I do. Oh, I have no water. What do I do with my water? I need water. I need water. Could you send my water down with the boys? Please. Oh, Sandra, yeah. So you can check out the exact transfer if you click on the link that's pinned. You can see what it looks like. It's the Bless Our Home transfer. Beth, it's only on YouTube, so as long as you watch on YouTube, you'll get to see it this way, and my Facebookers get to see it the other way. Okay, that is dry. So now we're going to do our M. Thanks, Easton. I love you.
You're welcome.
Did you just drink some of it?
I drank some of it on the way.
You stinker.
Force it.
Watch what you're doing. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. Pull it. Pull that green thing over. No, my green thing. Pull it over. Pull it over. Over. Hold on, we got a catastrophe on our hands.
Okay, bye.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get back to play Fortnite.
Yeah, you go play Fortnite. He bumped into my transfers that were drying, and then they stuck together, and I wanted to... Gosh. Does May count for your new club rewards? Yes, Gail. May does count. It certainly does. Yeah, so I announced inside my group, my free group, that I was introducing some new Club Couture rewards. So if you are a club member, you get some really awesome rewards. Not allowed to tell you what they are. They're only, you can only see them inside my group, and they are only for my members, so nobody else does what I do. It's kind of a special thing. Okay. And yes, the new rewards start in May. So now, going back to measuring this out. I'm looking for something. It's like slightly off. Looks good. It's gonna be good. Make sure there's no bubble in your screen when you're doing this, because bubbles in your silk screen mean potential smears on the surface. You do not want bubbles. Okay. Put that extra in there. I know this is a really big surface that you guys can't see the entire thing off, but I will hold it up and you will get to see everything. Oh, it's just a little crooked. It's just a little crooked. I think you'll be all right. It's super homemade, right? That's about all I can say about that. It's super homemade. I could have marked a line in order to have a straight line if I didn't want to be, if I didn't care, or if I did care and I wanted to be picky. I could have marked a straight line, but I didn't. That was my choice. We're going to dry the M, and try to get that E in the right place. Goodness gracious. Just drying it. Nothing fancy. My crooked M. It'll be all right though, you guys. It'll be totally all right. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to do the E, and I kind of want to pull it down a little. It'll make the M look more crooked, but I don't care. This is for me. It's for my house. I am not worried about it being homemade and a little crooked. If I was making it for someone else, I would have to fix it. That's just the way my mind works. Got that. There we go. All right. So the E is going to go okay. I gotta look at it. I'm going to check something with my measuring tool, also known as a ruler. Okay. Sometimes, just gonna say this out loud, getting it on here and straight is hard. Also, when it's too close to the edge, that also is not good. There we go. E should be excelente. Oh, I just got it all over my hands. See? Some days I do, some days I don't. Today's one of those days. Sorry, Mom and Dad, I gotta call you back. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my ringer. I honestly don't get many phone calls. Okay. Should be good. I noticed a little bubble down here. We are fingers crossed that that bubble did not make a mess. It very well could. Oh, good. It did not make a mess. Yay! I love it when that happens. All right. So we're going to dry this. I am not done. Believe it or not, I'm not done. I'm going to dry it, and I'm going to show you some options that you maybe didn't know about or didn't think about. Okay, so let's dry the E, and then we will talk options. Definitely need to dry this. It was my mom and dad. I don't know who. It just said Mom and Dad's house. Hi, Anita. Happy Friday Eve. And yes, I always get the home or the car warranty calls. They sure do think that I need a car warranty. They sure do. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Hey, if you are a designer or you are a former designer that you used to be a designer and now you just like hang out as a customer and you've been thinking of coming back, this month is the month to do it because it's going to end Monday night. But right now, if you are in the US, you can sign back up, come back home for $19.99. If you're in Canada, it's free. And if you're curious about it, you can just type team in the comments. I'll get you all the information. If you are seeing this and you're like, oh my goodness, I think I totally am interested in Chalk Couture for a business, go ahead and type team, TEAM in the comments, and I will send you some information and a link to join my opportunity group where you can learn all about becoming a designer. Now, I'm going to hold this up and show you, but it's not done. We are going to do some more. Why do I have water all... Oh, hold on. Hold, please. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you... My goodness, why do I have water? Okay. Let me do this. All right, so everybody should be able to see bless our home with just a little tiny crooked M. All right, so this is the way it is just using the transfer. But you guys, this is magnetic. So all I have to do is add a fun little magnet hook, and I can, hold on a second, hold please. I can do all sorts of fun things, like put a real, hold on, put a real wreath on here, right? Depending on the size, where your letters are, you can move it around, okay? Depending on the size, I have, oh, my little thing came off. I have another one that seems to be, it might be one that I could maneuver and make slightly smaller. I might be able to take this wreath and, or I can make my own. Oh geez Louise. I think the purple one was my smallest one. This one is going to be really big, but it covers everything up. I know you guys can't see. This one is really big. I was trying to figure out the best one, and I think this one is the best one to, I'm doing this like a little bit backwards. So I'm just trying to, so there, you can kind of see the home on here, or get some smaller, or spread your letters out better. I'm looking at my other things up here to see if I have a smaller wreath. I don't, but I can make my own with greenery. Like I could make my own wreath completely out of greenery. These are pretty puffy, but this one's probably the biggest. So you could totally change this out depending on the season, whatever wreath you want, you could make them or you could buy them. This one, the size, it doesn't really say, but if I put it on my mat, honestly, with all of the purple, it's about 10 inches in diameter. So if I had one that was just a tiny bit smaller or a little, I mean, you can still see the H and the M, but it's really cool. So you can add your own wreath to it, is what I'm trying to tell you. Only by adding a little magnetic hook. Super cool, right? You can make your own from swag, absolutely, and make it the right size. You could make a bow for your existing, oh my goodness. Yes, I could do that right now if I wanted. And you can use a magnet on the back of a bow, so you don't even need the hook. But if I wanted to do, let me see, such a great idea. Sky, you're reading my mind. I'm looking for something that would make a pretty bow with this color. But not too thick, because I wish I had that color of ribbon, that nice yellow color. You know what else you can do? You guys, I don't show you this enough, but you can take your little magnets onto your wooden flowers or your fabric flowers, and you can attach them as well. You see what I did here? I just took some magneted paper flowers, wooden flowers, and you could also add that to spice it up. And if you introduce that like color of burlap, I could always add, like, you know, you could always add like a burlap bow. When I have burlap flowers, and then that would be really easy. I have white burlap flowers. So the opportunities using the magnetic board is super like awesome. You don't have to, I'm still trying to look to see if I have a pale color for a bow. Because I would like this might work. And it might be too much white. I think that's too much white. I think it needs to be yellow or something else, but I don't think I have what it needs, which makes me sad. Clearly, I'm out of pale yellow. I used it all in, actually, I didn't. I lied. I have some over there, but this might be just as good. Don't you just wish you were like a professional bow maker? And then, if I wanted, let me see. Those are a little big, but if I use these little ones, maybe I'll just add a little. I'm sorry, I am like really talking to myself. I need a glue dot. Where are my glue dots? I did not turn on, here we go. I didn't turn on my glue gun, so shame on me, but I have some glue dots here, which I think will work. Hi, Dion. Okay. All right. So I put a glue dot on the back of this. It really, and then, so then you've got like a little bow with a magnet. I keep magnets. For this reason. So now let's look. Truly, it's one of our best boards. It is one of my favorites because it never goes out of style. So here is my home, and I just added that magnet. I was not planning to put a wreath on here, but I just wanted to show you that you could magnet a wreath because I knew mine were not the perfect size. If you do buy garland, sometimes I'll buy garland instead of swags or sticks or spit, whatever the heck they're called. I can't even remember now. But you can totally do so much to your board using magnets, and that makes it reusable. You can take it off, change it out, and, you know, even reuse your magnets, honestly. So thank you, Sky, for giving me the idea to put the little bow on here. And this is going to go upstairs in the, like, walkway between my dining room and my living room. We are trying to get our house on the market. So if you know anyone who needs a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath home in a gorgeous neighborhood with a pool and a soccer field and 3 miles of walking trails, please send them my way. Oh yeah, and it's in Michigan. Okay, so I know a messy bow, but at the same time, we're gonna try to like make everything calm and lovely, and people are gonna be like, oh, I want to buy this house. So I have to do all of those things. I have to like create for other people now, but in my own home. Like I have to make it look homey. I guess that's weird. Okay. You guys, thank you so much. The cart link for this entire project, and these are in stock right now. The other two sizes have been out for a long time. I don't know how long this one will last, but they are in stock right now. You can get it in the on my link that is right there pinned in where you're watching. I think that's all. Also, the chalk colors are in stock. Every paste color we have is in stock except for Cadet. And I think that's it. And the transfer, of course, is available. And remember, this one, you can use these letters up and down, sideways. You can make a porch leaner if that's what you're looking for. That says, bless our home. It's, you know, really cool. You could even, on your porch leaner, do a hook that screws in, and you can put a wreath on there, and you could change it out for the season on your porch. It's another thing. You could do a cute lighted one with berries for winter, for Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be back tomorrow with Wine Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And so I hope to see you there. In the meantime, have a good night, and we'll chat tomorrow.